glad you're here.
Today, we're gonna be trying a delicious bourbon. Hopefully it's delicious. We don't know yet. We're about to find out whether or not it's delicious. But it's called Old Soul.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Are we live?
Live. Coming from Atlanta. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, you're here for it. I just showed up. I didn't know I was doing this right now.
I'm here for the booze
I already drank
and the budget.
booze.
And
Yes.
hopefully you're here for the booze and the budget too.
It is. What are we drinking? Wine?
Booze.
It's in a wine bottle.
It is in a wine
It's not
bottle.
gonna end well. It never ends well when it's in a wine bottle. Why would you put bourbon in a wine bottle?
To be, maybe they just think it looks slender. Slender.
Are they trying to get... I was about to make a really sexist comment. So are
Phallical.
they trying to get ladies to buy this? Like,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't look at this and think, I want this bourbon in a wine bottle.
Doesn't seem like, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. I mean, it's nice. It's got the thing where you can, like, hold the thing.
Is that what that is?
I don't know what they're for. I just saw a guy hold it one time, the little hole in the bottom when he was pouring. He was like, this is how you're supposed to. But that was also wine. So.
But wine bottle, I mean, that's fucking...
It's a pretty big dip,
Steep.
right? That's also how I think sometimes they're lying to you about how much whiskey they
That's
put
what I
in
think
there.
it is.
You know?
Like, why would you...
They're gonna push it up farther and farther and farther and keep telling you it's 175 mil, but it's not.
Because usually it's just a little concave. Like, that's like a fucking...
That's
You
that's
can
a hole.
Yeah, you can stick shit in that.
Stick shit in that. But it's called Old Soul. It's out of maybe Kentucky. They call it. Nope.
I
This
thought
is
Mississippi.
Mississippi. My bad.
It's on the Mississippi. It is Old Soul Blended. This is a blend, straight bourbon. It's 21% rye, 75% corn, 4% malted barley. This is batch number 1. Is this a new type? It says batch 1 out of barrels produced 93. It says 55% straight bourbon aged for 4 years, 8 months, 35% straight bourbon aged for 4 years, 3 months, 10% straight bourbon aged for 2 years, 1 month. That's your blend.
So does the blend, is it usually like, we've got this left over, so we're gonna just start mixing all this shit together and call it a blend?
I don't know.
I don't know. It seems like a good thing to do with your excess. You know, if you've got like something left over, just call it something new.
I think this is anecdotal, and this is also my theory, that you get more blends when there are newer distilleries that don't have the time to like age, because it takes a long
Age
time
things.
to age it.
Yeah.
So you end up having to kind of cut it so that you can produce more. Not saying that it's cut, but
Oh.
like that's how you end up with more aged stuff. So you have like a 4-year, 8-month batch.
All right.
4-year, 3-month, and then a 2-year, 1-month batch, because then you can actually start distributing
Got it.
your alcohol without
Waiting for all of that to age.
I mean, if you're talking like a 4-year age, then you're like starting at square one. You gotta wait 4 years.
The more
That's
you
my
know.
guess. I don't know.
I like that guess a lot. It makes me feel better than drinking leftovers. So I like where you went with that.
I'm not a whiskey connoisseur. I get drunk on the weekends, and I am a woodworker.
This is all fun and games, folks.
Don't drink in carpentry.
Let's try your first batch out of your 93 barrels you produced. Let's find out. Old Soul, Mississippi.
I can't remember
You
how
do it,
many.
because I'm scared.
That's fine.
You can hold the divot at the bottom, wind it out.
I don't want to put my finger in it.
Do you want to put your in it?
That's really intimate. No.
Telling you.
How many? I got all over my hand. I'm trying to. Oh, it's 750 milliliters. That's what it says.
I think earlier I said like 175. My bad. 750. I got my numbers wrong. Anyway, Old Soul. Let's. Does it smell like an old soul? Does it smell like someone?
Oh, you like it? I think I'm already three whiskeys deep, so this is a little more fragrant than the ones I've been drinking.
Smells like an old shoe.
It smells like old leather.
Oh yeah, like an old leather. I didn't mean like shoe, like not a worn shoe, new shoe. How about like a new shoe, not old shoe? It's better.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Hey everybody. Welcome to Valentine's Day weekend. And then I'll release this next month, and that one guy will be mad that the dates aren't right.
Exactly.
He was really mad I put out Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
He said, damn it, it's not Thanksgiving, it's
Happy
Christmas.
Easter, bitches!
It takes me a long time to get to editing these. I'm slow, so just bear with us. We're still drinking. I don't know why you're mad. We've been drinking the whole time. So I got this Old Soul Bourbon blended straight. How's it blended and straight? Bourbon whiskey. I don't remember the rules on bourbon blending, so I'm gonna ignore it. It's been in the booze barn for a while, and they have this one, and then they have a high alcohol single cask non-blended, really expensive one. So I got this one, which is a price we'll discuss in a minute, but it's from Jackson, Mississippi, and I've never been there.
So you're telling me
Do you need any more?
that
Good.
no, I think I got enough right now. You're telling me that you can't be straight and blended?
I don't know. It
Can
seems.
you be blended and straight?
I mean, in this new age of possibilities, you can be straight in whatever you want. I'm not judging. But blended straight, does that mean they blended it
before they did.
Did they blend it hardcore? Like right, they didn't talk about it and then blended it after the fact?
Oh, okay. After it was.
They just blended it like a man. They blended it straight. I don't know.
Okay. Dude,
It's a bourbon, which means it's 51% or more corn, and it's been aged in a barrel. That makes a bourbon, but these are apparently a couple of bourbons put together. It's not a Solera barrel where they just pour shit in a giant barrel. But this is
So this is a blended straight.
This is a blended
bourbon.
straight bourbon, not a blended whiskey. So it's all bourbons of different ages mixed together as friends. Friend bourbon.
Friend bourbon. Friendly, friend.
Friends. They are friends, and they're from Mississippi, where they have really good food, and it's very warm.
I've never been to Mississippi.
You already did so.
I already took
it.
it.
Yeah, Liz already did it. Let me just do it.
Okay.
It's weird. It tastes watered down.
It does, which makes it a little easier, like a little more drinkable down, but you still, after you swallow it and everything goes cool, when you breathe back up, you get that punch, like that alcohol fume.
Yeah. It's not
right up the nostril.
It's not as punchy because it tastes kind of watered down. But
maybe that's because they mixed it with too much shit.
But I don't like the flavor.
Definitely one of those like.
Oh, good thing I had this Tums earlier.
Right? It's like straight after a minute, you're like, oh, this is gonna be great heartburn. But it's definitely smokier, you know. It's definitely for your cigar.
Yeah.
Smoking rye friends.
Yeah, maybe it's like the rye in it, but it is heavy on the corn. It's bourbon.
It tastes more rye than it does bourbon.
Yeah,
to me.
But the flavor isn't strong because I like rye. Like I like drinking rye. I like the like earthy kind of like punchy taste of a rye. But this, you're right, it does taste more rye than bourbon. But there's something. Maybe it is just because there is more corn in there and it's like kind of sweet. It's weird though.
I wonder if any of their barrels were like smoked or like
Charred. I think
charred. Or, yeah.
generally you do char the barrel
Right.
when you age stuff in it. I think you have to char it.
Do barrel char.
Yeah, I think you
So-
have to char a barrel.
So this batch 1 of 93 definitely got like the fresh char on it, and it's almost scotchy. I know it's not scotch.
Yeah, but it's not strong
Ah.
enough. It's still not like strong enough to taste like it tastes like a scotch, but it's not like scotch. It's also not like rye. It is more bourbon.
It's sweet.
It is sweet, but like that's what I'm saying. Like the corn in it, the more bourbon feels sweeter, feels more like a bourbon, but it's kind of like a weird in between everything.
Okay. Yeah. And so it's like something you keep around for your scotch friends, and you only have a bar of whiskey.
Yeah,
And you're like, well, if you like scotch, all I have is whiskey, but check this out. Because this has got some nice little smoke notes and some char, and easily, I think it's, again, like she said, it was like a little watered down almost, so it's
it's very mild. Even though I keep choking on it, but I think it's because I'm already like
great alcohol
3 drinks in.
content, mild flavor. It's not
Yeah.
over, and it doesn't linger in your mouth very long either. So I almost forget what it tastes like until I drink it again
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a good
And
judge.
now I remember what it tastes like now.
What do you think for $48?
48? No.
This was $48.
I'm cheap though.
45 to 57. Yeah, I got it for 48.
What's the
48?
proof? It's on. Wait, that's
45%.
90 proof.
Yeah.
Nah, brah. We can get some higher proof for that price. Higher. Like, let's get some extra proof for that price. That way, less shots and you're lit. And it does taste watered down. Like you,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
just
you're
really
gonna have
mild.
to drink on that like a Jameson or something to get where you're going. If you're going anywhere. Sometimes I have somewhere to go, and that's to, drink more.
This is to get you there.
Yeah, this isn't gonna get you there very fast. But for 48, no, this is no for me.
No.
Not terrible though, like
No.
really good for what it is, for the blend, for your extras. You know?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not
Like it's cool.
yeah, it's fine. Like I don't know if I would actually use it as a mixer or anything because it's so mild. But
Yeah, you probably wouldn't taste very much of it if you were
I don't think
to
so.
add it with and it water it down even more.
So maybe if you don't like bourbon or like the strong, you don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
if you don't like something strong, you're more into scotch, and this is all you have, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
We got to talking and just natural. I brought it to my face.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's kind of mild.
Corny.
Is that corn?
Mm-hmm.
It's not super sweet. It does have a punch of the rye, a hint of barley, I guess. It has a bit of an earthiness to it and a little bit of the char. Is that what you're tasting?
Yeah, the earth. I thought, like if you put rye in it, I thought it had to be a rye. The distillers,
So
you
see,
could distill me
I think
with
if you,
the knowledge of what I'm getting wrong here.
I'm gonna fill you with knowledge. I think the Scotch is malted barley, fermented malted barley, and then I think the Irish added rye to it so that that was their own thing. That's where Irish whiskeys come from. They don't have corn in Irish whiskeys.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then rye is predominantly rye, and then bourbon is predominantly corn. That's what I think. I am probably wrong, and all you alcoholics are mad at us. But that's at this particular moment after 4 shots. That's what I think.
And I accept that knowledge. And
It's good knowledge that you can use at parties to be wrong too.
Mm-hmm.
This had a clean taste. It doesn't linger on the tongue. It had a little bit of a side tongue hit of the rye. I don't know if you guys get that.
But then it dissipates.
And keep in mind, every time you do a shot, what you eat and your own pH level affects the way whiskeys taste. One gentleman said that one of the bourbons we had reviewed, he thought tasted sour to him and his wife, and I intend to go back. That was at Boondocks.
Are you gonna tell him his pH level's off?
No, I said I'm curious if it was a bottle difference. I'm not good at the bottle.
Or a batch like
Maybe batch. I don't know.
Mm.
But this tasted pretty clean.
Mm-hmm.
But it also doesn't taste very remarkable.
Nope, there's no like.
It's no hook.
It's kind of like watered down rye whiskey.
It's like watered down rye whiskey. I don't know if you ever had that, but if you had, that's a little what this tastes like. I think they blended it too much.
Probably, yeah. I think
Liz
that could
said
be
that before. I
There's
think
too
Liz
many.
was 100% right. Liz was right. They too many.
too many things going on.
I think they too many'd it, and now it's sort of unremarkable.
For the price.
And okay, so get this: the price was $48. At this point, when I go to the booze barn, there's things to like maybe towards 30, but then everything seems to be 50 and up. So this was right at underneath 50, so I just grabbed it. It's been there for a while. That's the new normal, but this really tastes more like a $30. Doesn't it? It seems like if you blended a bunch of bourbons, it should be $30.
25 to 30.
$25, I think, would be a
30,
solid price for this. You guys might be mad at us, and you can
And I get it because
have
you've
us
got
come to your distillery and give us a tour.
and I get it because they've got so many aged things in one
I
that
know,
they're like
it's a
trying
hard
to make
process.
Up.
I got it. All your money is in a wooden barrel in a barn.
But if
And you have to wait for years to make that into cash. But still, it doesn't taste. It just doesn't have an amazing, crazy taste in it.
If you just stuck with one of the aged things
Yeah,
and then
why didn't
punched
you-
it to us.
I don't know. So there's some interesting flavor. This is really mild. This is one of the more mild. I don't have any. Did you get any alcohol burn from this?
After, I mean, it was an easy swallow, but afterwards,
You
I
still
think I
got
got
some-
a little bit of fume.
I didn't get any heartburn though. Like the long ride, where you drink it and it just sort of does a burn down your esophagus into your stomach and through your colon, cleanses out your polyps and all that stuff you
But
get.
for people who don't like that, which I do, you
Yeah.
know, I'm looking for that
Some people are looking for the
I'm
biker
looking
scorch.
for the scorch.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider.
You know,
but this didn't have. This was very clean.
You've got to, you know.
So I would kind of. I don't think I'd buy this again for the money. I'm not buying it again. I mean, if somebody had it, I'll drink it. It's not bad. This is not a bad whiskey. It's just not exciting to me.
Yeah. And like I said, like if
I would
this
give it
was
a
like
B
30,
minus,
if this was
maybe.
$30, I would
Yeah.
be going, yeah, get it, add
It's
it to your collection. It's
Like
something.
a 30. I don't know. I hope they make a lot of money. I don't wish them ill or anything. but
No, I mean they're
I
called
just don't.
cat
For
head.
$45, $48. I'm gonna buy something else.
If the vodka has a cat on it, I'm totally.
I'll
gonna
be
try
honest.
it.
I just keep buying Larceny for $21, and just because I like it better than a lot of the stuff we drink for $50.
Dude, Jameson's like 29 now.
Jameson is rocking. That's
It's rocking
20
up.
something, and then you know.
Thing is, not a high. It's not a high proof.
I think for the High West series and the rye, the High Plains bourbon or whatever that one's called with the jumpy goat, is $34. Far better price than value than this for $45, $48. So there you have it. That's a meh of mediocre meh for the.
I mean, it's good.
It's
I'll
good.
drink it.
And we would come to your place and give you a review, but
I'll check out your distillery.
I don't know.
I hope you have a cat there.
Yeah, if you have cats, we'll come. We like cats.
But I will still go.
We also like cats. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
for watching. please like and subscribe and tell your friends that there's a bunch of people over here that don't know what they're talking about, and we make
don't
videos.
know what we're talking about.
But we want you to watch us make these videos because this is what we do.
This is what we do. Friday nights we get together. We go rent a movie from Videodrome, the best video store on the planet. We get a horror film. That's why we're Horror Squad. And then we drink and watch the film. Usually the films are worse than the whiskey. Not always the case. But,
Shout out to Videodrome. Go get your movies from there.
So guys, see you next time. Please share, like, subscribe. We'll be drinking something different, and I'm working on a best under 30 whiskey list. So we hope to see you for that. And then you can yell at us about how stupid we are for that too.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.